I had a stream earlier today this morning, and I wanted to sell euro at 107.55. Price hit as I realized it has reached my monthly target. There's a holy grail. I do not sell past that, so I can't sell euro dollar more. But I had a sell there, and it has gone decently in profit of $30. No, 30 pips. Sorry.
Okay, so you sold Eurodollar this morning, or was that last night? When?
Yeah, that
How?
was this morning in London session.
Okay, awesome. That's great. So yeah, I was gonna say the Eurodollar. I really I want to be a part of it. It's hard for me to watch falling, so I'm glad that you got some of it. So with your targets in mind, how do you? So you mentioned that your target has already kind of been hit for the month.
Yeah,
Where do you target from here then?
I don't know. I wanted to go back up again.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so in my mind, we have had like what's it been month we have been down ever since April. 3 weeks, 4 weeks down now. That's gonna take a week back up again, I would say. So there is FOMC not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. So within here, between here and there I would like a pullback. So it's been going down for quite some many pips now. I don't know if you remember, but at the beginning of April we started up here, and it's 400 pips.
Yeah, I mean
So
it's been a significant run to the downside. I mean, and euro dollar is usually a semi-quiet pair compared to some of the other ones. So that is a really impressive move there. Ivan, I wanted to ask you today about the yen pairs. What do you think
oh
since we last talked? They are really heating up. We see the yen coming back strong here this morning, and a lot of pullbacks coming in on the major players. What do you think about you've got pound yen pulled up. Just yen in general, walk us through what you're looking at right now.
um, we all know both of you have been talking about how strong, also how weak yen has been, and all of a sudden now the risk assets are falling through the floor. So this just for me is just a take profit, and this is the most dangerous trade situation or market situation that I know is when market takes profit, and because you don't know where it's going to go down to.
Right.
It can fall like a wall, like it stairs up, elevator down, and I don't know which floor we're going to go to. So I would like to buy it still, but I'm hands off.
That's kind of what I was saying earlier on my stream. I don't know if you were in the call when I was talking about pound yen, but very similar approach. To me, it's like, okay, pound yen right now is like attractive because it's giving me a pullback, but it's like the ultimate tough trade to call. It's very difficult because when the yens are falling, man, they can just swoosh to the downside really, really fast. It's like you said, a risk off move can be really ugly if you're trying to jump in front of it. But at the same time, if you do kind of catch a bottom on pound yen, the upside is massive. So it's that double-edged sword because it can start trending in your favor and you can trail stops for a month in the best cases. So it's what would you look for if you're looking at something like the yen pairs? What would you look for before looking to get back in? You mentioned that you'd also be potentially interested in some buy trades if they set up. What would that setup kind of look like?
It needs to on the euro yen. In as an example, we have now breaking a bit lower this morning. That is not what I want to see. So in my mind, pure technical, I want us to break those highs. That means we need to get into this resistance and break that resistance. So I have two possible. I want this to break, so I want that and then that. So I need this one to break, come back to support as this turns into now support. That's kind of what I want to see. But I would rather see these happening at a much lower level
Mm.
before I start buying it. Right now, I'm still buying the clouds. So,
Yeah, I mean, I agree. And the yen, the thing is with the yen, if you look at let's see, JXY itself, JXY still has so much room to move higher. I think that the JXY itself, it has, it's making a move here, but it's barely even recognizable. We've been falling for weeks and weeks and weeks. the yen very well, as much as I would hate to say it, because I have some trades that I would like to pick up, I think a 50% retracement is more than reasonable. And 50% brings us all the way back up here. I mean, if this is, just that little move, imagine how much of a ugliness would happen if we saw that. The dollar yen could come back a 50% retracement. We'll see if that happens, but definitely has the room to do something like that.
Is that your trade plan or your thought process, or is that just your wish?
No, so I wouldn't actually trade anything like buying the yen. For me, I'm saying that if I were to take a trade, I would just be aware that the dollar yen, the pound yen, the euro yen, if I'm taking those buy trades, I've got to be very careful, because I think that the yen has a lot of room to pull back before it starts actually grabbing the attention of bigger buyers and, longer term. Because again, if you're looking at things like, dollar yen, if you're a longer term investor, probably a lot of people thinking the same thing that we're talking about. It has plenty of room to fall. If you're looking to buy this thing, you don't want to buy it up here. You'd like to buy it probably on a discount, 50%, somewhere in that range, just from a longer term perspective. There's probably a lot of people who have been sidelined waiting for a buy opportunity, but they may have that patience to wait for an entire 50% retracement, which sounds out of the question. But when you see the dollar yen and some of its pullback moves, it can be really ugly. Like, here's an example. We go back here, you can see, let's see, what was this? Did it make to 38.2? Let's see. It just did. Yep. So it came right back to 38.2 and continued its onward trajectory. But again, if you're sitting there rushing into a bunch of pullback buys here, it gets really ugly really quick when a normal healthy pullback is still a good ways away. So that's my take on yen. I just wouldn't be jumping super aggressively against it. I have a little dabbling going on. I'm long euro yen. It may be a stop loss, but it's a beginner position for me right now.
You bought a euro yen?
I did. I don't have I'm not logged into my broker here right now, but I bought it right around here and started out nicely and now has rolled over. So it looks like I might get stopped out if it comes back down underneath this structure. So that's where I'm at. Do you have you don't have any yen trades that you're looking to get involved in? Or if you do, you're waiting for a bottom to form. Is that right?
Yes, sir, more than anything else. Because everything else is falling. I don't buy when things are falling. So for me, I'm like, okay, doesn't work out. Trade plans is what I do. I make some lines, I make some arrows and see if it works out, and it doesn't work out, so I can't really do anything about it, other than the market doesn't agree with me. So it's dollar all the way for me at the moment.
So okay, so you're trading the dollar. Anything outside of the euro dollar?
I wanted to short Aussie. That didn't go to plan either. I wanted up here back to the support, but market just said no, not today. So it just went lower. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like Jello. Just try to hold a Jello. Just go through your fingers, kind of a thing. Sips through the fingers. That's kind of what is happening right now. So running after the market. And I'm more than anything else backtesting and finessing my Sharpe ratio more than anything else.
If you're looking for a broker upgrade, we have an amazing offer just for you. Thanks to our partnered broker Axie, you may qualify for a 30% deposit bonus when you sign up using our link in the description below. For example, for qualified clients, a deposit of $1,000 could receive a bonus of $300 in trading credits. They've partnered with us to provide traders with the tightest spreads, lowest trading costs, and a huge range of tradable assets. Markets like forex, commodities, and indices are all available for clients trading with Axie. Remember to use the link in the description to potentially qualify for the deposit bonus offered and to support what we do here at A1 Trading. Please note, this offer is only available to traders outside of the US. For US-based traders, consider checking out some of the other brokers listed in the description below.